Hey guys, it's Coach Steve, and I've got this week's workout brief. Coming in on Monday, we are going to go through squats, and this is going to be all of the squats that we really do consistently in our gym. We're going to start off building up and performing 3 single heavy overhead squats. So 1 rep at a time, building up, trying to get those as heavy as possible, potentially finding a 1 rep max for your overhead squat. You're going to do 3 attempts at that, and you're going to post that total amount. And then you're going to switch to front squats, except for the front squats, you're going to do 3 reps for every set. Again, going for as heavy as you can for all 3 reps, all 3 sets, and posting that total weight load. This might be a good chance to set a new 3 rep max for your front squat. And we'll do the exact same thing with the back squats, going for 5 reps. So this should be a heavy 5, going again as heavy as you can every single round. Each one of these is scored separately. So your overhead squat, your front squat, and your back squat scored separately. So we're not combining the scores here. Go as heavy as you can, each one of those. I know some people struggle with 1 or 2 of those types of squats. So just spend the time working on them. This is the way you get better and start moving a little bit more weight. Some of these squats that you may not spend time working on, but it's a heavy day. Go heavy, enjoy the squats. On Tuesday, we're going to start off. We're going to come in and build to a moderately heavy 5 rep deadlift. The big point of this is maintaining tension. We want to make sure that you are loading that posterior in your hips, driving through your legs and not pulling from your back. That's the primary focus here. If you're really good there, start adding some weight. The WOD has a metric ton of deadlifts. So it's 10 rounds, 15 deadlifts, and then 40 single arm overhead walking lunges, 40 foot. So that's in our gym, that's down and back, the length of the gym. The focus here is we're going to go for 12 to 15 minutes of just maintaining solid work. Those deadlifts should not be super heavy. 135 pounds for 15 reps. You should be able to start off doing that unbroken. That 40-foot overhead walking lunge should feel like you can do one length without taking any breaks, shake it off, grab the weight, and go back the other length. And really the focus here is just continually moving for that 12 to 15 minutes. You're going to buy more time here by not resting than you will by going fast during the reps. So focus on building that posterior. That is the big piece here. We want some rump pump with this workout. On Wednesday, we're going to start off and come right into the WOD, 5 rounds, 25 push press at a pretty lightweight and 50 double unders. The combination of this for 5 rounds should be a breather. Your shoulders will be a little bit taxed, but I really want this to be breathing more than anything else, with the end of it kind of coming down to, I'm not sure if my shoulders can handle it because there's just not enough oxygen circulating around. And cash out, we're going to go old school bodybuilder kind of feel. We're going to superset bicep curls and tricep overhead extensions, and do 10 sets of each for 3 rounds. The whole point of the cash out is to feel those muscles activating and squeezing. Find a weight that you can absolutely connect to the muscle and feel that muscle just ballooning up and getting big. That is the point. That's what we want. We want those muscles to feel that burn. These are muscles that we don't give a lot of love to in CrossFit. So we've got to spend some time on them occasionally. On Thursday, we're going to go into a longer WOD here. It's 30-minute AMRAP. And really it's meant to be kind of just an overall workload kind of feel. Nothing crazy. 30 cals or 25 cals for the ladies on the bike or the rower. So looking at about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes or less on that. 30 dumbbell hang power cleans. Those dumbbells don't drop below your waist. So this should feel very similar to some kettlebell swing kind of action. 30 dumbbell front squats, those will pump your legs up. You will feel those a little bit. So partition those appropriately. And then 30 sit-ups. That's going to be enough to feel, but it's not going to be enough to completely tax you and burn you out. The goal for this workout is right around that 6-round mark, but you want to pace this one early. Don't go off thundering through this really quickly. 30 minutes is a long time to maintain. Just go even Steven through all of this, and be conservative going out. And if you feel like it and you get close to the end, that's when you start to push this one. But going consistency for 30 minutes is the key. Friday. This one is one that we prepped for right before Thanksgiving. This is a benchmark workout, Chelsea. Chelsea is a 30-round EMOM. That's 30 rounds every minute on the minute of 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 air squats. So you need to be able to maintain doing that 5, 10, 15 every single minute for 30 minutes. Scale this one down early. And the way you do this is if you can't get the work done in the minute, take a minute off, reduce the reps, scale it down even farther, and get back to it. Your score for Chelsea is total number of reps. That means if you do it as it's listed for all of the reps, you max out the score. Most people will not be able to do that. So most people will be scaling this one down eventually. This one feels like one of those where you want to go pretty quick and take a break. That's a great way to approach this one. Kind of get through the work, push yourself through it, and then breathe a little bit. As you start approaching the full minute of work, you're going to notice it's going to start falling apart. So you want to push just enough that you have a little bit of a breather between each round, but the movements shouldn't be so hard that you're not able to recover a little bit in that amount of time. So scale it down, be successful, 30 minutes. This should feel more like high intensity kind of interval feel than it is just a sustained effort. At the end, it is just mentally grueling. However, stick with it, do what you can to get something out of it. On Saturday, going to come into a classic, just kind of a CrossFit triplet, 3 rounds, 400-meter run, 21 sumo deadlift high pull. Be sure to focus on using your hips, not your back, and 12 burpee over the bar. That one, the running should be the crux of it. The breathing should be the biggest part here. Don't go to a place where any of this is heavy. Move quickly through this and pace it via the running. That should be the pacing of everything. It's going to dictate everything else. 11 to 13 minutes is our goal for those 3 rounds. And as a cash out, we're going to go in and we're going to do 100 sit-ups. And I want that to be as fast as you can do them well. And so go through and do that as quickly as you can. Get through those 100 sit-ups. The focus should be keeping your butt on the floor, getting through that full range of motion, and then just going for the 100 reps. You may have to take short little breaks, but keep on it. Keep going for it and get through it as quickly as you're able to, and scale it down if that's what you need to do. Obviously, we want to keep you moving. Goal here is about 3 to 4 minutes or less. So that's moving through these at a pretty decent clip. That's what we have coming up this week, guys. Look forward to seeing you guys in the gym. Bye.